What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today you guys can see that I am going to be the sheriff in town because we're going to be saving a huge crash that happened earlier this morning by the river. So I think what happened was a huge semi ended up crashing and he was carrying a huge trailer filled with logs. So if you guys are excited for this rescue, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So as you guys can see, we are a police right now. We're going to be grabbing one of these patrol cars that looks super nice. I think these are brand new. We just got these delivered a couple of days ago, so we're gonna be testing these things out. So let me hop in. I'm gonna turn on my car and let's turn on our light bar just like so, and let's make our way to the location. We're gonna go and see how bad this accident is and what kind of stuff we're gonna be using to save this accident. So let's make our way down there. It's going to be located right around here, and oh my goodness, I think I just crashed. Oh my goodness, what happened? All right, let's get back to what I was doing, but pretty much do not drive distracted because I just ended up crashing. I think I ended up flipping this thing, I don't know, but we are now on our way to the bridge right here. As you guys can see, we are, wait a minute, oh, this thing is on manual mode. Hold on, let me fix this. Oh my goodness, I was driving in neutral. I was like, why am I not driving fast? But here we are at the accident, but I do not see anything. Let's quickly pull over. Let me turn on my emergency lights like so, and let's check. Let's see if there's any cars around here or semis, but I do not see anything. I think they must have given me the wrong look. Oh my goodness, it is literally right here. Okay, you know what, let me turn right here, back up, and then we're gonna pull over right here. Oh my goodness, this is super bad. This is super bad. We're gonna leave our patrol car right here. Hopefully no one hits it. I don't see anyone on the highway, but anyways, this is the semi. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is not good. This thing is completely stuck. As you guys can see, it cannot move. I think we're gonna need some kind of rope, and we're gonna need to bring a huge trailer so we can pull this thing and tow it and take it to the mechanic shop. We don't have too much time, so let's hurry up. I'm gonna get in the patrol car like so, and I'm gonna turn on the engine. Let's start making our way to the tool store, and then we're gonna go and pick up a semi with a huge trailer. It's kind of like a flatbed, so we can throw that thing on top over there. But as you guys can see, I'm going super fast, over 140 miles per hour, because this is a huge accident. So let me turn right here, and we're gonna go into the RP tool store. So let me carefully park this thing. Boop, there we go. And let me open up the doors just like so, and I think we're also gonna need some ramps. So let me grab these ramps. Are these the right ones? Yeah, these are the right ones. Oh my goodness, they're so heavy. And then we're gonna need like a rope. Yes, we're gonna need like a tow strap or something. All right, let me grab this one. All right, we have our tow strap and we have our heavy ramps. So let me carefully go through out of here. This is so heavy. Oh my goodness, how does anyone manage to carry this? All right, so let me quickly throw this in my trunk. 1 and 2. All right, and then let me close the doors before I leave, because I'm a responsible civilian and policeman. So I'm gonna turn this thing on, and let's start making our way to the gas station, because they're gonna have the semi with a flatbed, so we can pick this thing up. So let's start making our way over there. I am going super fast, but I'm gonna quickly show you guys on the map that it's going to be located right here, so it is not going to be too far away. Not that I think about it, this thing is very close to the accidents. Oh my goodness, is that a coincidence or just luck? Anyways, we're gonna park the patrol car right here, or you know what, let's just park it in the back. Yeah, I think that is going to be a better thing. All right, let me turn this thing right here, and I'm gonna place it in park, turn off the engine, and before I do leave, I'm gonna turn off the lights. All right, nice. So we're gonna leave our patrol car right there, and then we're gonna take this super long semi. Let me hop in this super long semi so we can save the other semi. So let me hop in, and oh my goodness, this thing is brand new. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it even has lights. Can I turn this thing on? I'm gonna try to turn this thing on. Oh my goodness, the lights work. Yo, that is freaking sick. I mean, we're wasting time. All right, let me turn this thing on, and I'm gonna turn the lights back off, the cabin lights, and then we're gonna slowly get out of here. And oh my goodness, this thing is so freaking heavy. We gotta be careful. All right, let's get out of here, make a turn right here. All right, and then oh my goodness, it is actually not too far. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my emergency light because I'm gonna pull over right here, and then I'm gonna turn this thing off, and I'm gonna grab my tow strap, and I'm gonna connect it right around here and to the front of my semi. So I think that should work. Oh, is it too far away? I think it's too far away. I might have to leave the trailer. All right, so let's leave that there, and then I'm gonna hop right back in, and I think I'm gonna try to get closer, or you know what, I might have to go around. I might have to do that. All right, so let me do a 3-point turn right here and kind of work my way down this little hill so we can pull it from the back, because realistically my patrol car cannot pull this semi out of the water. But I'm gonna turn on my beacons on this thing as well, and let's carefully go down. All right, right, hold on. I almost got stuck right there. All right, come on, full power. Just like so. We are now down, and I'm gonna park this thing right here. Let me hop out. Let's see if this actually finally works. I'm gonna attach my rope right there, and then attach it one more time, and I think this is going to work. Let's see. We're gonna try to pull this thing so we can have. Come on, hold on. Let me try to gain some speed and pull this. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good at all. Come on, I just need to pull this a little bit so we can get it out of that hole right there. All right, come on, a little bit more. I might have to do this for maybe a straight minute, but I think it is working. All right, hold on. I think I need more power. Let me get some speed and come on, pull. I don't know. I don't think it's working. All right, I'm gonna check, and oh, it's actually doing better. We're almost done with this. All right, I'm gonna continue on tugging on this trailer with my semis. I'm gonna hop in and let's continue to do this because it is working. So come on, big pull. All right, hold on. Let me turn right here. Oh no. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. All right, let's hold this thing. Come on, pull. Yes. All right, let's check the progress. Let's see. Actually, I forgot to put that thing on park anyways. Let's check the progress, and I think I should be able to drive this thing now, honestly. You know what? Let's actually try this. All right, so I'm gonna disconnect my strap, and I'm gonna move my semi out of the way. Let me carefully do this. Oh my goodness, this thing is so freaking heavy. And then I'm gonna back up just like so. Gotta make sure I don't hit the tree, and I think this is a good location. All right, I'm gonna leave my semi right around here. I turned that off. I think I turned it off. And this is the moment of truth. Hopefully we have enough power to finally get this thing out of this ditch. So I'm gonna turn this thing on, and I'm gonna reverse, and oh my goodness, it's working. Oh no. Is it stuck again? It's stuck again. Look at the wheels. It is stuck again. Oh my goodness. I think we gotta try to pull this one more time with the semi. So I'm gonna quickly walk over there, and then I'm gonna hop in, and let's get closer so we can try to connect our strap once again and pull this thing for good. So I'm gonna grab my strap. There we go. And attach. All right, now let's try to pull this one more time. Let's see if this works. 3, 2, 1. Come on, super hard. This gotta work. Nope, this does not work. All right, so let me quickly disconnect this. I'm gonna give this one more try. I'm gonna hop into the semi, but oh my goodness, I am sweating so much. This has been by far the hardest job I have ever done. And wait a minute, am I seriously getting out? Oh my goodness, it's working, dude. Finally. All right, I almost also ended up hitting my semi. That was pretty close, but how do I get out of here? Okay, so I have an idea. I'm gonna try to back up and then kind of turn right here. Oh my goodness, that was a super close. Oh my god, that was another super close turn, and we are out of the ditch. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot. I almost lost control somehow. Anyways, we are now out of that ditch, so I'm gonna back this thing up just like so. Let me turn on my emergency lights on. All right, nice. I'm gonna back this thing enough because I'm gonna hop out and we're gonna go and grab the semi. Actually, you know what? We can put the ramps right now. So let me throw on one of the ramps. 1 and then 2. I think that should be, actually that is not good. All right, I'll fix that later. First, I want to get the semi out of this hole right here. So let me turn this thing on, and let me turn this so we can get out of here because the sun is, oh my goodness, it is already 5 p.m. We have to hurry up. All right, let's go. I gotta step on the gas. All right, I am now finally out of that ditch, and I'm gonna get my semi connected to the trailer. So let me carefully do this one first try, and nice. All right, so I ended up connecting the trailer, and I don't know where my ramps are. Oh my goodness, it is right here. I dropped it. All right, so let me pick it up, and let me pick this one up, and I'm gonna get the semi a little bit closer. Let's put the first one right there, and then let's see. I think the second one is gonna go right here. All right, so let me place second one right here, and I think honestly, I think that should be perfect. So let me hop in, and let's carefully do this. I'm really hoping this thing does not tip over. All right, so far so good. Oh no, this is not good. What happened to the back? What if we take it like this? Actually, we can't. I'm gonna quickly back up. Alrighty, everyone, I was able to successfully back up. I'm gonna try to get on the ramps one more time. Feel like I'm crooked. Yeah, I am crooked. Let me try to fix this again. Now I'm nervous. All right, so let's get on the first half, and then oh no, not again. Okay, so I see. So I'm gonna try to grab this ramp right here because the back is a little bit smaller than the front. All right, so let me pick this ramp up, and then I'm gonna place it right here, and honestly, I think that should be perfect. All right, let me get on top of this trailer so we can get in the semi, and oh my goodness, I am struggling. All right, I am now on the trailer. I'm gonna hop on this thing. We're gonna turn this thing on, and let's see, is this gonna work? Oh my goodness, this actually works. My plan worked. You guys, I'm a genius. Make sure you guys do subscribe and smash the like button, because look at this, we managed to put on the huge trailer on top of another trailer. Now it's time to grab the ramps. Ugh, these things are so heavy. Wait, where's my second one? I think I'm carrying 2 in one hand. That is pretty impressive. All right, so I'm gonna throw them on the back of the semi. Throw this, throw that, and I think we are now ready to go. Let me just give it one more 360 check just to make sure everything is safe and secure, which it looks like it is. So we can now make our way to the mechanic shop, which is going to be located right here. So we're gonna hop in. We are running out of time, so let me step on this thing. We're gonna get out of here. So I'm gonna deliver this on the side of the shop. So let me carefully, am I gonna have space? Hopefully I do have space. All right, I'm gonna have to block traffic for a while because we gotta get the semi with the logs out from this trailer. So let me, oh actually, you know what, let me grab my ramps. All right, so we have our ramps right here. Hopefully it is both of them. So let's place our first ramp right here, and then let's place our second ramp right there. Honestly, let me fix this one. I feel like this one's a little bit too crooked. All right, so we're gonna place one right here. Awesome, that is perfect. All right, we're gonna first take off this part, and then we're gonna take off the semi. But before I do, let's begin with this one. Let me carefully do this. All right, careful. Oh, careful. This is making my hands sweaty. All right, I think that first half is now done, and honestly, we can completely go down. Hopefully this thing, oh, that was very hard. That kind of hurt my head. Anyways, we're gonna park this thing, turn the emergency lights off, and of course we cannot forget about the beacons. There we go. We got this thing fully delivered at the mechanic shop, or should I say at Tenny Customs. I don't know what that means, but let me grab my ramps because we're gonna go and deliver this trailer back to the gas station. So let me hop in, and I'm gonna start making my way to the location. So I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty everyone, we are now at the gas station. Let me start slowing down, put on the blinkers, and let's go into the center. And I forgot that I ended up leaving my police car right here. All right, so let me get this thing parked. It's a little bit crooked, but my shift is done, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And before I do leave, I'm gonna turn off the beacons, and we are now done with this thing. Oh my goodness, that was such a headache to drive, because since it's so long, you have to be careful that you don't hit any of the stop signs or buildings. But anyways, we're gonna start making our way to the police station because the sun is gonna start going down. But if you guys are enjoying the videos on the second channel, make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys won't have to miss more of my content. But anyways, we are now at the police station. I'm gonna get this thing parked right next to this patrol car. So let me actually reverse this thing. All right, nice. So we have our second patrol car parked right next to this one. I don't know who that is, and I think that was a successful mission. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.